Okay, Mr. Jones, this is for you. Uh, you asked me about this problem here from 7.5, and as you can see, I've got to solve for x here, and what we want to do is get the denominators to be the same, right? And we want to factor whatever we can, so in this denominator here, I've got this trinomial here that I want to factor, and that will factor into two binomials, which would be x and x, plus and minus. And what are my two numbers that'll get me negative 15 and positive 2? It would be 5 and 3. Okay, so then from there we can get our denominators to be the same by, let's see, this has got x plus 5, so in order to get it to be x plus 5 times x minus 3, I'd multiply this one by x minus 3, x minus 3, and top and bottom, right? X minus 3. So there I've got a couple of binomials there that I'll FOIL when I get to in a minute. And let's do this one over here at the same way. This has got x minus 3, but it's missing x plus 5. So now I've got the denominators to be the same, and over here again, top and bottom. Okay. So what I'll do it now is get my numerators to multiply them together, combine my like terms, and then work with the numerator to solve for x. Alright, so that means, let's say I got a binomial here, so I'll do it down here. And that's going to be what? X squared. Remember that's not part of it. X squared. I've got minus 3x plus 2x gives me negative x. And then negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Okay, and that's going to equal this top one. Nothing going on there, so I'm just going to copy it to be x squared minus 31x. And then now this is minus what? It's going to be this x squared minus 5x, and plus 5x is 0, and then that's going to be minus 25. However, remember, this is subtraction here, right? So that means this is really like this thus far. And now at this point, I want to distribute the negative 1 going across. I can't do it up here because I have to multiply these first before I can distribute. Alright, so then I end up with this x squared. I'll just copy this down. X squared minus x minus 6. That equals x squared minus 31x. And then I'm going to distribute negative 1, which would be negative x squared plus 25. Okay, very good. Now I got a quadratic equation here, so I want to get everything over to one side or the other, and that way I'm going to have a quadratic equation, so I got to get it equal to 6. Alright, so let's bring the right side over to the left side. Alright, so that means, let's see, I'm going to subtract x squared from both sides. I got negative x squared, and I got negative 31x. Well, I'll do it in steps, I think. So this is negative x squared. So now I've got negative x minus 6, that equals negative 31x minus x squared plus 25. I'll take it in slower steps. And now I got another x squared, so I'm going to add x squared to both sides. Add x squared. I'll do it over here because I don't have an x squared on that side, right? So this is where I'm at thus far. And now my left side is going to be, let's move this down a little bit. This is going to be x squared minus x minus 6. That equals negative 31x. There's 0 there. And then plus 25. Alright. So continuing on, I'm going to add 31x to both sides. Add 31x. One at a time I'm doing these. And then I've got x squared. What's that going to be? That's going to be 30x, positive 30x minus 6. That equals 25. Okay, one more step to go, which is to subtract 25. All for the sake of getting this equal to 0. Alright, so I end up with x squared plus 30x minus 31. That now equals 0. Now here's my quadratic equation that I have to solve for x with. Alright, so that's my trinomial, so I'm going to factor it. And it's equal to 0. So when I factor this, it's x. Copy down this sign first, it's positive. If this is negative and this is positive, this has got to be negative. So I want two factors of 31 that have a difference of 30. So it's got to be 31 times 1. And 31 is going to go first. So I get that positive 30 when I subtract the 1. So there we have it. You can see it. So for this to be true, x has to equal negative 31 or x equals 1. And that's it. You got it. All right. See you later.